Yes, good morning, wonderful people. Today is another day in the city of Lagos. This is the program Bystanders at the Stands. Yes, we are here in Ogba to get people responding to the reports that we have online this morning. I am Christian Chuku, your host this morning on the program. You can see the bystanders are here deliberating on the reports that we have on the national dailies. Yes, that is what we're doing today. Good morning, Agwebo Ifmi Mafidon. Good morning, Jackie Wind, for being part of the program. Today, we have our main headliner, Peter Obi can be president. That is coming from the Anambra State Governor Soludo. Let's look at the Tribune this morning. Yes, I have the Tribune with me. I have the Daily Sun this morning. Twitter is on fire. Twitter is on fire this morning on Soludo and Peter Obi. Yes. Let's start with the Nigerian Tribune this morning. Peter Obi knows he can't and won't win. That is the Tribune headline this morning. Soludo. Peter Obi knows he can't and won't win. The game he is playing is the main reason he didn't return to Abuja. The brutal truth is that there are two parties seriously contesting for president. The rest is exciting drama. The current fleeting frenzy, if not checked, will cost the people jelly for years. Yes. What are your responses? Good morning, Charles Ikeduagbaja. Adimola Tanda, good morning. Victor Emeka, good morning for being part of the program this morning. The defense headquarters above the masthead of the Nigerian Tribune. The defense headquarters declares that 19 terrorists wanted, places 5 million bounty on each of them. Declares 19 terrorists wanted, places 5 million naira bounty on each of them. 5 million since 19 will have 95 million naira. On 19 terrorists, 95 million naira. 23.7 million Nigerians in 26 states to be in food crisis between June and August 2023. This is coming from a report. 23.7 million Nigerians in 26 states to be in food crisis between June and August 2023. Yes, the peace accord signed by the presidential candidates Abdul Salami and Kuka raised alarm. Says the comments and actions by political actors disappointing. Comments, actions by political actors disappointing. Yes, the APC is going to flag up its presidential campaign today in Jos. The APC is going to flag off its presidential campaign today in Jos. Let's look at that report. Afenifere expresses concern over incessant kidnapping on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Afenifere expresses concern over incessant kidnapping on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. 96 died in Bayelsa flood. 1.2 million people displaced. This coming from the government this morning. Africa tops world's undiagnosed diabetes. That's the World Health Organization. 1 in 10 adults in Africa has diabetes. 1 in 10 adults in Africa has diabetes. Let's go to the Daily Sun this morning. Beside the masthead, soldiers continue onslaught against Abia community. Soldiers continue onslaught against Abia community. Ohafia indigenes allege mass killings. Young men flee for fear of arrest. Military gives conditions for truce. Ohafia indigenes allege mass killings. Young men flee for fear of arrest as the military gives condition for truce. A soldier was kidnapped by the IPOB, allegedly, and the SN. And the military, I think, is taking actions to get that soldier freed. PDP crisis will surprise Nigerians, says Saraki. PDP crisis will surprise Nigerians, says Saraki. Anger as underage dead listed in new voter register. That's the Sun this morning. Anger as underage and the dead, multiple entries listed in new voter register. INEC has responded. The register is not final. The register is not final. As United States earmarks $50 million to train journalists. I beg, I want there among go. Yes, US earmarks $50 million to train journalists and the civil society commission officials on peaceful elections. Afenifere to federal government, don't let Nigeria become another Afghanistan. Charges Southwest governors to be more decisive on kidnappers. Let's look at other reports here this morning. Fresh terrorism charge, Nnamdi Kanu Sean's court trial adjourned indefinitely. Fresh terrorism charge, Nnamdi Kanu Sean court trial. Sean court trial adjourned indefinitely. Like as we have read, the defense headquarters places 95 million naira bounty on 19 wanted terrorists. Imok Monarch, 2 policemen, 2 others killed. Buhari meets Tinubu Adamu as APC presidential campaign kicks off in just today. Peace Committee decries intemperate language, intimidation, and outright violence. Media stakeholders agree to appoint ombudsman as step towards regulation. The Arise TV has been fined 2 million naira, and that should be paid within 2 weeks. Over the fake reports from that are saying the INEC wanted to investigate Bola Tinubu on the drug charge. Also, another document has surfaced online from Hudeyi, David Hudeyi. He said where Tinubu alleged that he worked Deloitte. The document now, according to that document, it debunked that report as not true, that Tinubu did not work in where he said he allegedly worked. I have Mr. Martin. Good morning, Mr. Martin.
Good morning, Mr. Christian.
Let's start with the governor of Anambra State, Soludo. Peter Obi knows he can't and won't win, that the game he's playing is the main reason he didn't return to Abda. The brutal truth is that there are 2 persons parties seriously contesting for president, and the rest is exciting drama. I believe he's talking about the PDP and APC.
I think Soludo, with all due respect, did not finish what he was trying to say. Because the reason he said Obi did not return to Abga, he didn't mention it. But let me quickly say that I think Abga have a presidential candidate. I think what behoves on Soludo to do as a member of Abga is to promote his candidates. What I'm saying is it behoves on him to promote his candidates rather than casting aspersion on the candidate of another political party. It is irrespective of your opinion about an individual. As long as you have rights under the Constitution of Association to belong to a political party and to resign from a political party and go to another political party, I don't think whether Obi's leaving PDP, leaving Abga for PDP, PDP for Labour Party, I don't think I've run far of any relevant section of the Constitution. So I see it as irrelevant and unnecessary distraction from the governor of Anambra State deciding who will win and who will not win. I think it behoves on him, because for me it's unnecessary, it's not the politics. What behoves on him is to promote his candidates. Definitely, at the end of the day, one person will win. The important thing is that let the whole process substantially conform with Electoral Act. That is what is important. So you as a leader trying to hit on the polity, and on one hand, he was saying that he's under attack for the remarks he made before now regarding Obi. So I don't see him making more statements that is like
checked will cost.
The issue is So
Okay, like the current, sorry for that break. The current fleeting frenzy, if not checked, will cost Indigo dearly for years. Like the Indigo has a better chance, not now, but after the 2023 elections.
I was saying that if you look at the three major contending political parties and candidates, you have Atiku, you have P2B, and you have a Tinubu. That an Igbo man will only be there as the president come 2023 if Obi wins. And on the contrary, if either Tinubu or Atiku wins, it will take another 4 years before an Igbo man will contest again. But again, let me quickly mention that politics is a game of number. And how you articulate your interest is what matters. Whether we like it or not, this situation we find ourselves, we have the three major contenders. So whatever may happen leading to this position is not necessary. What is necessary is where are we going from here. And not say the constitution do not specify. It's quite unfortunate that an Igbo man have not ruled Nigeria since the inception of this national democracy. So it depends on how each and every region play their politics. But if Obi did not win, it's quite unfortunate that an Igbo man will not be there come 2023. But going forward, nobody can determine what will happen the next round of election after 2023.
Okay, many have said that the Anambra governor should not make this look like as if it's an Igbo thing, that this is a Nigerian president.
I think I've said it. I say, for me, the statement that came from Soludo is unnecessary. It's unbecoming of a leader because it's unnecessary hitting on the polity. You have a political party, ABGA. You have a presidential candidate. It behoves on you to promote your candidates rather than casting aspersion or making an uncomplimentary statement against another presidential candidate. Because whether Obi wins or he didn't win, it's not your business. He's not using your money to run the campaign. So I think he should rather concentrate on his job as the governor of the state, of Anambra State, and concentrate in promoting the candidate of his party. Nobody's asking him to jettison his party to support Obi. But leaving your party and trying to pull another person down with uncomplimentary statement, I don't think it's necessary.
Okay, anger as underage and the dead listed in new voter register.
You know, the problem on Nigeria generally is we don't have good database. In a safe society, even the census, like we are planning to do census, they make use of vital statistics. Especially where you register births, you register deaths, at every point in time, you know the number of people living, age brackets, and know the number of people who have died. But unfortunately in Nigeria, we have not gotten to that level. Then again, if you look at, INEC will tell you that after registration, that they will give room for voter to clean up the register, where they will remove names like you have just mentioned, who perhaps have died between the period of registration and the period they are doing the validation, and perhaps other people who may have registered twice, and some person who may commence the process and didn't complete it. But if after they have gone out through all this process, we are still witnessing or registering or noticing that we still have dead persons on the register,
even underage,
then it's quite unfortunate. But it's another thing to say what is on the page of the newspaper. It's another thing to verify where the right thing. Because for me, though I've not read it, so I will not be emphatic on whether the statement is correct or not.
The register is not final. That's INEC. The register is not final.
You see that yourself, you are even becoming intelligent by half because you didn't bring out the whole truth.
I just want to get you.
You were trying to be intelligent by half.
Put you on the spot.
So I was trying to say, until they finish the process, that is when we can assess them and judge them. But for now, I think let us give them the room to conclude the process before we can assess their performance.
Okay, we have Arise TV fined 2 million naira for the breach of the MBC code.
Regarding that fake news, I think I learned Arise TV apologized, and I think they retracted that news. And it's like they even discovered that it was a fake news. Not even NBC discovered it. So though they have wronged and they have apologized. So if the consequence of being wrong is the fine, I don't think I have anything to say about it. But I've heard some people, even experts in the field, who is saying it is not proper to go ahead to fine them since they have already retracted the news and apologized. But be that as it may, I think fake news have no place in our electoral process. I think media houses, even individuals at their individual level, who are YouTubers, who play major role in social media, purveyors of news, should be careful about the information they disseminate.
Okay. Peace accord. Yes, under threat. Abdusalami and Kuka raise alarm. Say comments and actions by political actors disappointing.
To be quite honest with you, we are witnessing a renewed spate of political attack. The one we witnessed in Kaduna State, we witnessed another one in Borno State, and all accusing finger is pointing at APC supporters. So I think
all accusing fingers.
Yes.
Pointing at APC supporters.
Yes. I mean, even the presidential candidate of PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, accused APC as brain behind the attack on his convoy while he went to Borno State. Though the police authority in that state tried to debunk it, but the evidence we saw evidence of vehicle windscreen and other broken. So to that extent, you cannot totally wave it. As
APC said that there are two factions in the PDP fighting. That's why they had those.
That is not true. PDP actually have two factions. But the issue is, if you look at the nature of the attack, you cannot blame it on PDP. Though I don't have the record, but I'm saying that accusing finger is pointing at APC. The one that happened in Kaduna State, APC been accused. The one that happened in Borno State, APC been accused. Even what happened in Lagos, where Obi flag boy was attacked, APC is currently being fingered. So I think APC leadership should call their lieutenants to order.
Okay, Afenifere expresses concern over incessant kidnapping on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway.
It is a thing of concern, not just to only Afenifere, but to any well-meaning Nigerian who have value for life. Because for me, life is sacrosanct. There is no amount of money in terms of monetary compensation you give to a family who love their loved one that is commensurate with the life lost. It is so worrisome that I saw a news was in Kaduna State where a family, someone was kidnapped, and the family paid ransom of 3 million and a motorbike. They went ahead to kill the victim. And even after killing the victim, they are demanding for 10 million to release his corpse.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so bad. So I think I'm as worried as Afenifere that the government, because let's come to think of it, when the government protect life and property, they are not doing anybody any good, because it behoves on them to protect life and property. The concern is unambiguous about it, that the primary purpose of governance shall be the protection, the welfare of Nigerians and the security of Nigerians and their welfare. So for me, the government need to rise to the occasion and protect the citizens.
Okay.
I don't know whether you saw the report of about 19 sponsors of bandits.
Yeah. 5 million naira each. DHQ declares 19 terrorists wanted, places 5 million naira bounty on each of them.
If you go through that news, something will worry you. Because look at all the list of the
Their
sponsors,
names, the local
the
government,
name,
the village.
It's just centered on Zamfara and Katsina. So what I'm trying to say in essence is, it tells you that the leaders in the North have failed us. We have a situation where your own subjects, your own people are taking arms against the sovereign state of Nigeria. And to the extent that we are talking about terrorism. But another thing that worried me in that news is, if you go through that list, you will not see any person from Kaduna. You will not see any person from any name from Kaduna, I mean to say. You will not see any name from Benue State. You know why it worried me?
Right.
Because Benue and Kaduna are major area you are having Fulani herdsmen attack. And in Benue, we saw a Fulani movement that go by the name of Fulani Nationality Movement that claimed responsibility when there was attempted attempt, when there was attack on the governor. The question is, does it mean all the unrest we are seeing in Kaduna State, to the point that even the governor of the state wrote a memo to Mr. President that the bandits are forming parallel government? Does it mean the government is not interested in naming those in Kaduna State? Or does it mean the ones that came from Katsina and Zamfara are the ones perpetrating the crime in Kaduna State? Does it mean there are no indigenous from Kaduna who are leaders of bandits? It worries me because I have a feeling that since the crisis we are seeing in Kaduna and Benue is rooted in Fulani herdsmen crisis, that the government may not want to unveil the faces of those Fulani who are terrorizing Nigerians in those states.
Okay. Yeah, lastly, let's look at Africa tops world's undiagnosed diabetes. In Africa, 1 in 10 adults has diabetes.
In this part of the world, God forbid.
I said I don't know.
God forbid.
1 in 10 adults.
I said God forbid.
Amen.
Let me tell you one thing. If you are, but I don't bother how anybody feel. It's what I believe. The Bible says, if the people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray, that will hear them. And again, there's a place where I say the disease is put on the Egyptians, that will not put it on his children. What I'm trying to say is, God had capacity to deliver his children. God had capacity to protect his children. Go and read Psalm 34. It tells that many afflictions of the righteous. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. He said that God delivers him out of them all. He keepeth his bone and none is broken. What am I trying to say? Sickness have no place in my life.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Maxwell.
But that is not to say that there's no need for orthodox remedy for people who allow sickness to fester in their life. I'm not saying sickness is not a reality, so that people do not see me as fronting a wrong narrative. I'm not saying it's not a reality, but as a person, I'm telling you that they have no place in my life, and they cannot dwell in my life.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ogona Donald. Are you looking at the official rate, or you are looking at the black market for the dollar? Unofficially 670, 680. Officially 420, 30, 40. I have Edo no be Lagos.
Edo can never be Lagos. Good morning, my brothers and sisters. I give you a kiss. Good morning this morning.
Peter Obi knows he cannot win the election and wants to win. That is Anambra State Governor Soludo.
When the house is burning, where do you run to?
I don't understand.
When house is burning, your house is burning, where do you run to? Who's your neighbor to save you? If Edo man, Yoruba man, Hausa man, and absorbing Obi, and calling Obi, and receiving Obi, and hugging Obi, and the house where you're supposed to be, and where they're supposed to praise you, hold you, in case fire upon where you run to, and your house is burning, what else? What I mean is that if Soludo can be attacking Obi, something is wrong somewhere.
Is Obi an Igbo president or a Nigerian president? A presidential candidate?
He was a governor of Anambra State and product of Abga. And the Abga people are responding to him. Can see him fighting.
Is he a party member of Abga?
He was
That is
a carry card of Abga.
He was.
Mm-hmm.
There is not now.
Now, what brought fight now? What is bringing fight? The governor that you brought fighting you, Obiano. The one that left before Obiano fighting you. Something is wrong. Obi should go home and do his work. make sure, because the day of voting, you must win your polling booth, your word first. Very, very important. You should go and settle with them.
Many have said that he's not an Igbo president. None. Either Tinubu is a Yoruba president, no Atiku is an Hausa presidential candidate. But they are all.
Have you seen any governor in Southwest attacking Tinubu? Have you seen any governor in the North, anybody attacking Atikos or Kwakwaso? Igbo should put their house in order. If you want to become a president, this opportunity they are being given. They should put their house in order. They should not start throwing stone on themselves. They should unite. Unite. Very, very important. Unite before you can win the presidency, because the opponent, they will use that particular way to attack you. If your brother is attacking you, something is wrong. Soludo should put the house in order. See what is happening now in Ebonyi. There was a meeting was going on yesterday by a Labour Party. And no gunman came and started shooting. So if that is happening in that area, something is wrong. That's why I said this election. I pray if the election can hold. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's look at anger as underage and the dead listed in new voter register.
Is it today? It has been happening.
We have
It happened in the North.
Same name, multiple numbers.
Many.
Underage, you see their faces, you know that these are underage.
Many. They have been using that one to cheat the South. Those, did you forget during 2019, where children, mother, they stay for one room, you see them operating. APC.
Yeah.
It did not. APC.
What state?
It did not want either Gombe or Kano. They showed them mostly. They were temperatures. Children, their father was there. When they temperate more than 30, 100, the other one say, give a PDP one. Give PDP one. And what did INEC do? Nothing. All the cards they found somewhere, millions of cards, voters' cards, they find in different places in Ogun State. Did you hear anything again? Nothing. So all this is not a new thing. INEC has a lot of work to do. That's the way.
Okay. Let's look at our federal to federal government. Don't let Nigeria become another Afghanistan. We have more kidnappers on southwest region.
This is what
the expressway.
This is what I expect. Other like Ohaneze, the South delegate, the Northerner, should be asking this particular government before they go out of power. A lot of kidnapping. People are not happy. Shooting gun everywhere. No campaign. People are campaigning attack. You don't know whether it's Boko Haram or bandit attacking them. And this government are just not proactive. They are not doing anything. Let me give you an example. Do you know when the name they brought out, the terrorists they brought out, for how many years, how many long ago?
19. Yeah. 19,
Why are you bringing it now?
DHQ declares 19 terrorists
Yes.
wanted, places
Yes.
$5 million bounty on each of them.
Let me tell you, our security agency are not doing that. They are just collecting money for nothing. Are you not surprised? What happened in Borno, where hoodlum attacked PDP, and the police are saying nothing like that, and the press, the camera, showing the cars the damage. Police, who is protecting me and you, I say it's a lie. Police, let me tell you, you post a policeman on the road, on the street, see them collecting bribe. How will they work? Who is criminal? Who is thief? Who is protecting you? Is it the police that is extracting money from you? We are on our own. You are on your own. This country, no security.
No security?
Where's the security? Are you secure? Ibadan Expressway here. Where you have redeemed, you have many churches, The roads are open. They kidnap every day. How much more in village where they don't know you? I give you an example. Have you been to Ogun State, Lambe, Akute? Hardly, if you spend 5 hours, hardly you see one policeman with uniform. Hardly you see a policeman 5 hours with uniform, policeman with uniform. So you are your own. See many police following VIP. Now politics going on now. You can't find police easily on the road. All of them, they are with VIP. It's wrong.
Okay, let's look at Wike with the Emir of Kano. He also invited the president. And we have Mary Odili, Peter Odili, the
Anyway,
tank in River State.
there is nothing wrong. We keep inviting everybody. Let it invite ghost, invite spirit. All I know is that I thank God all of them are seeing project. And I expect other governors to do the same thing. But let it be a project that will employ people, not just road. A project that will employ people so that at least people can see work well when you are going, when you're going.
Okay.
So I will not be like Soludo and Obi say you do not work or you work.
Okay.
So
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What is happening in Yam now?
You know, our party,
23.7 million Nigerians in 26 states to be in food crisis between June and August.
you are
As
right.
a minister, what is...
Well,
what are you going
as a minister, in my territory, I can only be able to take up my territory here, which I know that is farm have been washed away by oration. In next year, the only thing as a minister, if I want to advise, I will allow border to open, allow food to come in. Because if you say I want to plant food now, before the food can germinate, people will die. Because no food, nothing. I could remember IDP in Bayelsa, where they asked them to go. They were crying, said they didn't give us money, they didn't give us food. They asked them to go home, to go and do what? If there's no meat to eat, they will start stealing. Let them import food. Import yam, import rice, import so many things. So that when you eat, we can step and vote. I want to thank my brother, Tunde, and everybody who want to support our party. That party will make us at least Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, we come together, another Edo come together and celebrate. Yeah, that thank God we are alive, we did not die. On behalf of the Philip TV. But I pray, my brother said he's going to sponsor for yam. You that say yam, yabbing me for yam. That day, come and eat yam. My brother promised me today he's going to buy more yam. I will do a sorrow. Please, if you're in abroad, anywhere you are, come and join us. You will eat asaro, you will eat yam, you will even take yam go home. To know that any Nigerian man who come from Nigeria say they don't eat yam, it's not the Nigerian.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's do well to support that get together. Mrs. Osas Otabo, yes, and also Mr. Sunday. God bless you also for being part of that. We have a governorship aspirant arrested, sent to Port Harcourt Correctional Center. The Chief Magistrate A.O. Amadi gave order yesterday in Port Harcourt when Okeke was produced before him. Yes, a governorship candidate. Anambra State governorship aspirant was Okeke, who was on bench warrant from a Port Harcourt Chief Magistrate for case of theft, has been arrested and ordered to proceed to the Port Harcourt Correctional Center. I have Mr. David. Good morning, Mr. David.
Good morning to you, Mr. Christian Chukwu.
How are you
Very
doing?
beautiful Tuesday morning to you and to the viewers. And thank you for having me.
Yes, Twitter is on fire now on the Soludo
Saga.
Peter Obi saga. What do you think? Peter won't be president. That's Soludo.
Peter won't do what?
Peter Obi knows he can't and won't win. Let me read it. The game he's playing is the main reason he didn't return to Abga. The brutal truth is that there are two persons and parties seriously contesting for president. The rest is exciting drama. Now, the current fleeting frenzy, if not checked, will cost Indigo dearly for years.
I actually don't know why Charles Soludo is saying this. But reason best known to him, I think at this point, what he should be doing is to promote their presidential candidates in Abga. Probably, I think the the hatred and the beef is just because Obi left Abga. That to me, that's just the hatred. Obi left Abga. He felt Obi should have been the pillar of Abga, and then knowing fully well that the late Ojuku handed over the structure of Abga to him. So probably he left Abga and then he allowed the structure of Abga to die in Southeast. And don't forget, now let's not forget that, see, when Ojuku, uh, so when Peter Obi was vying for the post of governor, Ojuku anointed Obi as the successor. He felt Abga should have been in what? In every southern eastern state. Abga should be what? Be what? A formidable party within the southeast region. Don't forget that's the same thing Ashibaju did within the southwest region. That the AC was formidable within the southwest region. So he felt Obi killed that dream. Obi killed that structure. That is what I feel, and that is my own personal reservation and my own personal.
Soludo was in the PDP before he went to Abga.
Soludo was in the PDP.
Yeah. He was a CBN governor under the PDP regime.
That's an appointment now. As a CBN governor, as a CBN governor, you don't belong to any political party.
We have the CBN governor, current CBN governor, vying for the presidency of the country.
He debunked it now. Now see, there are some what political office that what he should be neutral. He's a public servant.
Yeah, he's a public servant.
So he's not he debunked it. Now you cannot say if you are a CBN governor holding a particular post, you will still come out and vie for elective posts. You need to tender your organization. Now probably you might be doing that behind closed doors, but what you must not be seen publicly or attending political rallies. It's not possible. So these are things we all know. And so I think the truth is Soludo has some long heated grudges with Peter Obi.
Is it a plan to tarnish the image or frustrate the Labour Party movement?
I think it's a plan from Charles Soludo. He doesn't want Obi to become president. Like he would rather switch his support to either PDP or APC. But by what he's saying now, it has given room for people to why is it that an Igbo man is against an Igbo man? You've seen in the north, none of the northern governors has come out publicly to condemn Atiku. You've seen in southwest, none of the southwest governors have come out publicly to condemn Ashibaju. Why would he be this? Why would an Igbo man coming out to condemn and to cast his own brother? He knows that his own candidate in the party has no chance of winning the election. Obi every day, truth either you like it or not, every day Obi is gathering momentum and is gathering steam. He might not win, but already now he has changed the political gimmicks in Nigeria. Political from since democracy, election has always been a two-man horse. But now, with the emergence of Obi, now it now was a three-man race. This is the first time in the history of Nigeria a man is making our politicians to sit up. Before, that's like what you told me behind the camera. You asked me, can I beat my chest and say one particular candidate will win? No, because of what? And that's what my response. I said, because of the emergence of Obi. If it was to be in 2015, 2011, 1999, 2003, I would have beat my chest and said this particular candidate will win. But with the emergence of Obi, nobody is sure. Everybody He's just guessing. Everybody's just doing their permutation. That I'll win this, region, I'll win that one. So politics. So it's quite interesting with the emergence of Obi. So he's trying to pull him down. He's trying to pull him down because now, because I feel, see, Obi did not also work for Abga. So he's trying to pull Obi down for him to enjoy that, national spell.
Okay.
But the one thing I believe is, see, it is late. It is late already. Because as it stands now, Obi is what? Enjoying this swelling popularity every day. So in as much as he has choice of himself, now can Soludo go and tell a youth that has made up his mind that I am either voting for Obi or no candidates? He cannot tell any youth to change his mind. So I think all this one is just for what? Distraction. Now this is time we should be debating about Asiwaju that claimed he worked with Deloitte, an accounting firm.
Let me read it. This is from this day. You know they fined Arise TV $2 million.
This day is always doing some investigative.
Yeah, the new document by Deloitte USA, a leading audit and consulting company, has revealed that the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, was never on its employ because it does not have any record of his engagement. Yes, earlier on Sunday, the People's Democratic Party has sought Tinubu's disqualification on the ground of Section 137 of the 1999 Constitution because of the alleged involvement in the forfeiture of $460,000. Yes, by David Hundeyin, who dug into the claims. He subpoenaed Deloitte USA for the employment records of the APC candidate. His findings were posted on his verified Twitter handle at David Hundeyin, where it was reported that Deloitte could not produce any record with his name sent for inquiry.
Did you listen to what Famika said yesterday on Channel TV on the show Politics Today? He said Asiwaju was never indicted, and that Asiwaju just had to willingly forfeit those properties. Because I had to sit back and say, why would a man be speaking
at that point in time $460,000
as 1993? That means Fanika too is may God have mercy on us, because if an elder statesman,
is it Festus Keyamo?
Fanika was on the platform yesterday on Politics Today. He said the same thing Fanika said. It's like falsehood now. Falsehood is now the order of the day. We all know this man is guilty. Fine. But one thing is I will not blame them. They have been paid to come defend their boss. They have been
guilty by what court has declared him guilty?
He said what?
You say you know the man is guilty. Which court has declared him guilty?
For you to be indicted, no, I did not say he's guilty. I said for a court of law to have was indicted you. That means you are part and parcel of the crime alleged. So you see, nobody can just say, Mr. Christian, you did this without them having their own information. So I think now, see, one thing about Asiwaju is always falsehood. Nobody knows where Asiwaju was born up to today. Nobody knows Asiwaju age. Nobody knows where Asiwaju school. Nobody knows how he got his wealth. Asiwaju has said he worked with Deloitte. Deloitte now said no, he did not work with them. Everything everything about the man is just falsehood. Papa should come out publicly. At least, even if because it is a crime. Now, Deloitte is a US based accounting firm. Now they have said there's no track record of you working with us. And this same man, nobody know where he was born. I mean, know where Asiwaju born. You know where they born him. You know his age. You know anything about them. So, Baba, if a president wants to come out clean, he should come out and tell Nigerians he needs there are some questions begging for what answers. His age, where he was born, and there are so many things. So
Okay.
I think, see, this is more why Nigerians is now digging more facts about him.
Defense headquarters declares 19 terrorists wanted, places 5 million naira bounty on each of them.
Who are the defense? Who are and their names being published?
Yeah, yeah.
So let them go
You
and
can use
arrest.
that an opportunity to make money for this December.
Is that what?
You can look that up online. Their names are there, their pictures are there.
I should go and find them. Where
5
will I
million
go?
naira for each.
Wait, where will I look for them?
You can get 19.
Where?
persons,
So I
95
should get
million
19
naira.
persons.
That jet we won't buy, go buy
Wait.
the jet.
Wait, I should go and wait. Am I working with any of the government security apparatus? Let them enlist me into the force, either DSS, I mean SSS.
Are you short for
No,
JSS?
focus. Stop that kind of thing. People will show pass me Nigeria. Last today, you don't for Nigeria.
Wow.
Say that.
My worry is that the army and military, with all their gadgets and everything, they cannot find these people. Is it probably? They want to work with information.
Very stupid information. I think this is the time the likes of Sheikh Gumi should come in. Gumi will know where they are. Even if the Nigerians know where they are, Sheikh Gumi ought to know, because these people report to Gumi. Now it is simple. Arrest Gumi, these guys will come out. Arrest Gumi. You cannot see. It shows even the government of the day is not serious to put an end to what insurgency.
Okay.
Now, this forest, this Sambisa forest, go to Sambisa forest, comb them, go to all the forests within this northern region. Do morning, afternoon, and night search there, and flush that forest off. Stop coming to tell me to go and look for bandit for you. That's my job. When now I will look for them, you will still go back in return and still negotiate with them. So you think even the military, they are tired. You would military they would arrest a particular suspect. Government will use that suspect in what as in, see, just like in an exchange of a person that is being kidnapped, giving the security apparatus more double work to do.
Okay.
So, sir, what are we saying?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me,
for your
Mr.
contribution this morning. How is Akule?
Yeah, good morning.
Good
How you
morning.
doing? How you doing? How is
How
work
is your
going?
bag you're holding?
Yeah, it's I've been a good citizen to save human life. So I donated blood. So I'm an ambassador of blood donations now.
An ambassador of blood
blood
donation.
donations, yeah. So that if your wife in future is pregnant, they need a pack of blood for her, so they can get you easily that this guy has been one of our ambassadors and he has contributed. So I donated blood and, for accident victim, that they will need urgent bloods, gunshot victims, all sort of things. So this is my own little way of contributing to
the
humanity.
society. That's
to this,
wonderful.
humanity. So good morning, viewers. Jane, Hogon, I greet you. Latif, True, Niger, Phony Gas, all of you, I greet you there. And I bless.
I'm greeting Yoruba.
The Yoruba too. Partially, I'll greet you. And the other man, Tunde, we greet you. You said we are having our, end of the year party. Any moment, maybe from 1st of December or 2nd of December, 3rd of December, we'll be expecting your own largest of yam, because you said you'll be partaker of that porridge. So the Edono Lagos is in charge of that. Good morning, everybody.
Let's look at Peter Obi. Knows he can't and won't win. That's Soludo.
Well, I'm so shocked about this Peter Obi issues. The way I'm saying things, let's give it to the uproar of the supporters he had.
The game he's playing is the main reason he didn't return to Abuja.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying now is, secondly, it's been overhyped, right? The way majority of people that are following him need to go down beyond what was the achievement in Anambra. And can two successors be fighting, be telling? I mean, it's quite, when two people are telling you, pointing finger at you that you are wrong, this is what you. This is. I mean, you need to check
Like,
yourself.
what did they say?
The two successors.
What did they say?
Obiano was there.
What did
You personally brought Obiano from Fidelity Bank.
Yeah.
As Obiano was a fantastic MD of the bank then, because I go through all this profile of all these people you say, even before.
So what did Obiano say? Like one thing he said, and also
he was part of the people that reported Obiano, because Obiano said they went on disagreement on the economic policy then, so you should know that. I don't need to tell you that.
I didn't know what Obiano said that indicted PTOB. I don't know. I've not come across that.
Then he was saying that he has not done nothing. The infrastructure, nothing on ground for him to. So he's the one that is just starting the infrastructure. People are detached from home. That's it. People are detached. People are detached from home. People are detached. That's why you need to be going to your state.
Soludo.
You need to be going to state. Don't just sit down in Lagos and be castigated. I go home myself.
Soludo. Mr. Kule.
No, it's true. I don't know when last you get home.
This world is a global village.
No, it's not. It's not to me. It's not to me. I will go back to my roots. Back to your roots. Where the roots, the grassroots. That's where they say the grassroots.
Where is this story?
I go back to my state. I know what is going on. I just came back like some.
Poverty in Anambra State doubled under PTOB. Same Soludo.
Under PTOB.
Yeah.
Poverty,
Soludo also saying
that poverty in Anambra
doubled under his regime. Guys from Soludo.
If Soludo is saying that as a professor, if he's lying, that would degrade his status as a professor. Not only professor, an erudite professor. Not only erudite professor, a global professor. He was part of pursuit of British economic team that they invited to come and, see the way around to turn around the British UK economy. One time, it's an erudite, it's well respected. It's just as the Mogalu too. Those are the competent. If Soludo has come out as presidency today, I will vote for him. Take my word. Because I saw what they did under Obasanjo. I saw what they did. And you can't compare state governance to federal governance. Soludo was the CBN.
When Jonathan became governor,
yes,
and also president,
yes,
he had the experience.
He had what?
The experience.
The experience
federal
of what?
experience before he became president. That's Jonathan.
He didn't have the federal experience, but he had the experience of vice president. He had the experience of vice president too.
Yaradua. When
yes.
Yaradua became president, did he have the federal experience?
Governance role in Yaradua family blocks.
Okay, it's a family thing. It's not
It's a family thing. Okay. Their father was the first governor of Lagos State. Yaradua
now,
family.
The current president and his performance, would you say he had experience?
Which one?
Current president.
Current president.
He had been heard
At
of
times,
before.
he made us to know that the experience doesn't count.
Yes.
That having experience is not an added advantage, because he had that experience as a military governor, as a military president, but as a military head of state. But what we're looking at there, he has a backup. There's a driver behind the car you've seen that is being he's just like a passenger, a co-passenger or a co-driver. But the main driver, people knew there was Tunde Idiagbon, General Tunde Idiagbon. I witnessed that regime. I think I was old enough to know what is happening. The only thing I see in that government was that government, Nigeria was a big discipline. People sit tight. People sit tight. There wasn't any corruption. People sit tight. Yes.
Sanity. But the
Really.
civilian regime,
You do anyhow. You see anyhow. They'll tie you to rope in the bar beach. They will call your parents. They invite your parents. They will give them firing squad. Once and for all. No nonsense. That's the kind of country. That is the kind of country we want.
expresses concern over incessant kidnapping on Lagos Ibadan Expressway. When you were traveling, did you experience anything?
God is always with me. That's I'm a man of God. God always loves His own children, so I never experienced it. But
I pray you don't experience.
I pray, and anytime I'm traveling,
because if they come in and no get money,
I know now you go first, because now you go spread the news. So now go need to even first of all mention your name to the kidnapper, because now you go feel spread. But God forbid, I've never experienced such, but I've seen a lot of people experiencing it. And the funniest thing, I always travel odd hours. At times I'll be on the road 10 p.m. midnight. 10 p.m. I'll be on the road. So I always travel.
But now I think it's worse at this point in time.
What are the Afenifere? What have they been looking at? They are just crying out now. What our governors have been looking at? And no, it's not nobody's headache. This one is not even Buhari headache now. It's my own governor. It's the 6 governors of Southwest that failed to do the needful.
Let's rate their performance. The governors of Southwest.
Governor, then I'll exempt Akeredolu. I'll give Akeredolu 65%. I'll give my own governor in my state, I'll give him 25%. That's my own state. I'll give him 25%. Oyetola.
So
then I'll give.
He didn't do anything.
It did not. They just look at him as civil servant governor. You know, it did not touch the life of people. Civil servant and pensioner governors. Those are the. Let's say, yeah, he paid some widows. He empowers some widows, but generality, you know, people never feel his, you know, leadership. You know.
Okay, 19 terrorists wanted. DHQ declares places 5 million naira bounty on each of them.
Yes, declare them wanted.
If you can find any of them, you can.
I will be looking. I will get their picture.
Zamfara,
some of them may
Katsina
be in
State.
Lagos now. As
Yeah,
I'm talking to.
Okay.
Some of them, they may have followed this cow truck. You know, that is it. You can never say. I was traveling the other day. That when you see, one has to be proactive. I was coming from Ibadan. I was coming to Lagos. I got to Ibadan. The bus I need to, you know, enter. What happened? I could just count. We are just 4 that are Southerners. Then we saw flocks of Fulanis. We never know whether they are immigrant Fulani, whether they are the nomadic one, whether they are the Nigerian ones. They just boarded that bus. And I was asking the driver, do you profile these people before they enter? Did you profile, even myself, do you always profile people when they enter? Either by ID card, either by, you know what the driver tell me? Are they not Nigerians? Are they not part of us? So the security awareness is not even in tune within we citizens. You know, the government are looking for them, but we ourselves, did anyone that comes into our domain, did we profile them? There's a way you can profile people that will not even be insulted, that will not even be, you know, there's a way you can monitor people. But are we aware? Is there the awareness there? We are just carrying that insecurity. You should be security, conscious of your environment, of your next neighbor. You should know who your next neighbor is. You know.
Okay, let's look at lastly, anger as underage and the dead listed in new voter register.
We've been seeing that. It's enough. There was a time Mike Tyson name was in one of the voters. There was a time we had a lot of dead names on the voters' cards. So you see, Niger, I tell you, the scammers are at work again. Election is around. The scammers are at work, and you keep seeing them all around.
What's your next prayer? Earnest prayer for Nigeria.
My earnest prayer for Nigeria is God to change the mind of this our leader, for them to be able to arrange constitutional conference for us or confab for us, so that we can retrace our step back to where we're supposed to start from, and we can retrace the glory of this country back to where it was then. And without that constitutional conference of restructuring of this country, nothing can work. So my own prayer is one day Mr. Buhari will have that, even if it is that alone he can do before he leaves. He can arrange before he leaves. I will be very happy, because we cannot continue with this madness we have been in. We are just running the country with no gear. The country has no gear now. It's just on the free fall, way. So that's my wish that will make me the happiest man in Nigeria is restructuring. Let us restructure. Then the constitution, exactly, we need to empower in it, and because that's the what's it called? That's the way forward for us. That is going to be the engine that will drive us to where we're supposed to be. not this one. We are just wasting our time, wasting resources. Election.
Okay, thank you
Same
very
continuity of bad governance.
Otumba,
You know,
good
because
luck for
once
you.
the constitution is
Conclusions.
rotten, no governance, no good governance can emerge. That's just it. The
Yeah, good
constitution,
morning.
the
Yes.
constitution, the
Thank you.
constitution.
Thank you, Otumba. I have Oluwawan.
Christian,
Oluwawan.
how are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's happening on the website?
Yeah, Soludo is shaking.
No, Soludo is a hungry lion. It's a confessing wrong confession.
Is confessing wrong confession. How do you mean?
It's confessing wrong confession because what he's saying is story. The story after the dead at the buried. What he's saying, who knows Soludo? Because we give him a chance because he was a former Central Park governor. At the end of the day, he started messing around the bush. If the case don't take him, they will take him away from the government house. Because he's trying to plant a demonic atmosphere in the hearts of majority of the youth, which is not pure. Because we are in the injury time. If somebody like Soludo could ever bring that kind of language in this particular area now. So he's talking zero. Zero doesn't have one. Zero is over zero. So it's out of the talk. He's just talking about his own.
Okay, let's look at reports here this morning. VHQ declares 19 terrorists wanted, places 5 million naira bounty on each of them. Defense
All
headquarters.
those language is not a correct language that we hear. 5 million. How much is 5 million?
On one each of them.
5 million. Just like 5 naira. People have been killing Nigeria. I know that guy Tunji something. The other day he was invited in the local government. Local government is one of the northern states. They worship him like Lord. So they are now looking for him when they know where is he. So that one is fabricated story. They just want to beat about the bush to let us know that they are doing well. They are not doing anything. They are doing zero. They know all of them. They know all of them. The northern governor, they know all those guys. They are together. They are eating together, dining together. So bringing language, not telling the defense minister, not telling us story that they are wanted. How long? When they are seeing them 24 hours there. All those ones, they collect money from you before you do anything. And the local government, everybody is aware. The other time, MER give one of them a chief title. So what are you saying? They're not telling me that 5 million. Where will I see 5 million? When they are sharing money, they are killing themselves. They kill themselves. We have already told you that we are coming to erase our truth. The time is come for an end. There is nothing that's go up that will not come down. Their time is coming to an end. See, we know who we are supporting. The youth canvas for a reality language. And now we are
saying he cannot win.
That one is talking zero. From Anambra State, he is talking zero. Soludo, Obi, they are the same state. So it's like enmity. We are seeing enough of the enmity. So we can't buy their language anymore. We don't tell you to carry any more of their shit, so their shit is gone forevermore.
Okay,
we can't buy their talk anymore.
Let's look at other reports here this morning. Anger has underaged the dead listed in new voter register.
Anger, underage, and the dead listed in the new. Okay, the dead will come and vote. Whether the dead or underage.
The voter register was published.
They are bringing story. They are trying to reduce the numbers of youth. That's why they are bringing those language that is not pure. I know their reading plan. And their reading plan will never work anymore. All those are reading plan. They mastermind all those stuff. All those stuff can never be accepted. And it can never work. That's simple as ABCD.
Okay, Afeni Federal to federal government, don't let Nigeria become another Afghanistan.
For what reason? Because they are kidnapping there on their highway. What are they doing there? What are they doing there? Everybody occupy your territory. Let there be peace in your territory. They have the capacity to block Ibadan Expressway, to bring men and let there be free movement. Because kidnappers are hiding in that Ibadan Expressway. And Yoruba region is supposed to have woke up earlier, not now. Because government will not listen to them. Government will let them to kill all of them. Government will not care for them. It will be like Afghanistan, what you concern Asurok, what you concern Buhari and your brothers. You have to take care and protect your life and your property and your people.
Okay. Lastly, Arise TV was fined 2 million naira for fake news.
Arise TV?
Yeah.
Try to pay 2 million naira
for fake news publishing, reporting a fake news.
So you accept to pay the money?
NBC, Nigerian Broadcasting Commission.
Okay, they find them.
Yes.
See, Let us be realistic with ourselves. Fake news will never pay. Let us bring the real news. The real news is already down with you and I. We will know the truth. The truth is already set us free. So fake news, although fake news, we are going to the promised land. Pale, you go get job now. We go give you job. Your job 5 million per month. You go to enjoy confirm house because the government will have their liars. They are liars. They don't want us to survive. But now we have seen their color and their picture. So their days are numbered.
Give them the language.
The language is Colorado. God bless you, my guys. God bless you anywhere. Come 2023, we are going to be in the corridor of power. Everything is going to change systematically because God lives forevermore.
The two-part chapter of Ogbaland, Oluwa 1, website TV, Tibuta. Thank you very much. Yes, I have a Maziraf. Good morning, Maziraf.
Thank you. Good morning.
Maziraf, what is happening?
What's happening over there was I had somebody, painting Soludo gold, due to his recent remarks about Obi. And the Soludo state keep on committing that blunder. 2 days ago, I thought that he reclined and said he did not say so. I think understand. I was even writing with one of our viewers here that, he has, reclined, he has repented. Coming out this one, I found out that to Soludo is the topic, the theme of what they are saying there. And one guy from Enugu was telling me that Soludo is right. I said, Soludo is right. He said, yes. I'm from Enugu State. I said, yes. If Soludo could be an indigenous of Enugu State, Soludo is not only right, but a wise man. But as far as I'm from Anambra State, we, the Indian Anambra, we can never paint what is bad good. Soludo, I'm sorry to say it here, Soludo is not doing the right thing. I voted him, I supported him, but if you look at him, Soludo's brain has been turned upside down since he assumed that office.
He's a professor.
Professor doesn't matter. See, one of our viewers here, they were among the panels that made Soludo professor. See, before they give you professor, you pass through panels, process. Some people will say no, he will go and write another exams. He got it on a platter of gold. Professor, my foot. What do you mean? My classmate is a professor. Department of Pharmaceuticals. He worth it. That guy worth it. So don't tell me. Professor is not a ghost. Are you listening to me? Soludo's brain is turned upside down. Who gave you Apuga tickets? Obiano. Are you listening to me? If there is any problem you had with Obi, leave Obi alone. You should be tackling your predecessor. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
His predecessor, Obiano, is one he should have issue with. Not Obi. Obi is on his own doing his business. If you're not in good time with him, leave obedience alone. Let obedience what? Keep on thriving across Nigeria, geography, everybody. We know that in Edo State, obedience, Plateau State, obedience,
Anambra State.
I'm telling you, we are Anambra. So, listen, Apuga is Ojuku party. As I'm talking to you now, Labour is Apuga. We, the Indian Anambra, have seen the handwritings on the wall. We are not blind, or neither are we myopic. I support Apuga. Labour Party, Obi, Obi, whether Soludo likes it or not. See, look at up there. That is a hanging transformer. Soludo should climb up there and hug transformer.
Is Obi an Igbo president or a Nigerian?
Obi is a Nigerian president. Obi is telling you that he's not coming there for Igbo man. He's coming there for the whole Nigeria. Obi is telling you that certificate does not matter. That was when his master's degree on philosophy went viral online. Obi said, look at that. That is paper. It has nothing to do with wisdom. What makes you a man is not the paper. First class degree. I made this. Obama, did he get first class? Isaac Newton, did he get first class? Copernicus, did he get first class? Karl Marx, did he get first class? Okay. First class students are just on the paper. We can write I want to finish my exam. My question paper before time goes out. But what do you have inside? It's what you have inside that matters. Okay, let me show you. First class. Okay, listen. How many master's degrees did Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe backed many, more than 12. Look at the way he messed Zimbabwe today. Robert Mugabe ruled Zimbabwe for almost 40 years. In the last days of his life, he was trashed like a rubbish in a bin. Are you listening to me? Rubbish bin. He died. Are you listening to me? Those degrees are rubbish. Leadership is not by paperwork. I'm arguing in favor of some people here. I'm sorry to say this, that Tinubu, where you see, okay, they are talking about certificates. If Tinubu could be a good man and reflect it on Lagos State alone, which certificate do we need? What we need is somebody with leadership quality. But he knows where he is wrong. And I'm saying it is wrong till tomorrow. Are you listening to me? Okay, Baba Obasanjo that ruled Nigeria, he was cohesive, he carried everybody along, 12 years. Baba Obasanjo, what are his certificates? What are his certificates? Nothing. Okay, Matthew Obasanjo, no certificate. He did well. He is a father now. So every Nigerian. So let us forget about Obi being Igbo president. Obi is Yoruba president. I find it you can see they are following him. Obi is, there is something like a poster generating now online, going on viral online from North. They said it's Obi that are going to vote. Look at his brother way back Anambra State. Professor Charles Soludo. Professor Charles Udo.
Are you not surprised that his brother Soludo, who should be supporting him, is the one saying this thing?
Yes, that's why I call him Professor Charles Udo. Udo is in Nanka, Umodala, Ndiagwata. Charles Udo has not seen anything good about Obi. Obedience in Medugri, obedience in Kaduna, both North and South Kaduna. Obedient, if not, cares not taking. Kwankwaso is trying to join somebody now. Yes, I can see it. With my 4 eyes on my forehead, I can see Kwankwaso supporting somebody.
Arewa has pressured Kwankwaso to step down for Atiku.
Wait, that's good. Not them. I don't know what I understand. Not them. Now make it step down for them. There's no problem. Anybody God has given this victory must come out to be a victorious person. But we know what Nigeria went through these 7 years back. Are you listening to me? We know that if Atiku comes here, Buhari chastised and penalized Nigerians with spikes. But Atiku Abubakar from Cameroon, a Fulani Cameroon, is going to punish Nigeria with what? Scorpions. He's going to fulfill the open grazing agenda. He's going to fulfill the cattle colony. And he, Atiku, is far healthier than Buhari. He, Atiku, is not more, wickedest.
Wickedest.
More wicked. Is the wickedest among all these aspirants. Atiku sold Nigeria when he was vice president of Obasanjo. For 8 years, he made the money. Who asked him why? Who asked him how? Nobody. He built mansions in Dubai. What are you telling me? Do you want him to sell Nigeria again? If Atiku comes back, let me tell you, the whole federal government establishment will sell it to Cameroon. It will build railway from Calabar to Cameroon, railway from Lagos to Cameroon, railway from Adamawa to Cameroon. It will develop Cameroon. Atiku's senior brother is a Senate president in Cameroon. Senate, House, there. Lawmakers, upper legislative chamber. Atiku's brother is there. Are we blind Nigerians? Awusa Kanu. Hey, Awusa. When you are beating drum, right. Awusa man in Kanu will be dancing left. I'm sorry to say this. Awusa, have we forgotten in the haste what the Fulanis are doing to Nigerians? Awusa, Kaduna, Awusa, Kanu. Are you people dumb, deaf, and what? Una be dons? Una mumu no they finish.
Okay.
Listen, that mumuism should not be extended to people like me. Mumuism. I listen to okay, this guy that was arguing, Atiku, I will debate with you, Raf. That was the argument we are hearing there. Raf, I will debate with you. 30 minutes about Atiku. What do you know, sir? Have you got the wind up that Atiku sold over 300 federal government establishment and pocketed the money? Obasanjo was very annoyed with him till date. Only that alone is enough to nail him. Transcorp. He doesn't know. Okay. plus almost small constitution of nuisance and only where article they constitute small only. Those ones we've not made it known to the world.
Okay. Let's move on. DHQ declares 19 terrorists wanted, places 5 million naira bounty on each of them.
That's Defense Headquarters, DHQ. Yes, that's good. If they could just make a nice move about it, I would like it. But I want to tell you something.
It's open to everybody.
Oh, it's open to everybody. But they charge my brother, my righteous brother, my innocent brother, of the act of terrorism. The court has struck out any charges indefinitely against Mazi Odumodu Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Odumodu Nnamdi Kanu is free. No court in Nigeria. I've been saying it over time that they should strike out all the charges that they are laboring in futility. All the efforts are in vain. Futile efforts, futile labor, working hands towards nailing an innocent man across Nigerian judiciary departments in the east, west, south, everywhere. Another CGN is there. That CGN is a Yoruba man. Yoruba man studies law. Nothing concerns Yoruba man with Islamic law. You know, see, they are making a difference because somebody is heading the Department of Chief Justice of Nigeria. Is an embodiment, is an establishment of school under judiciary. But when Akataku, Chief Justice Tanko Mohammed Afonu Chuta, when he was there as a Sharia CGN, he went to exam in Europe, he failed. They mark it bad. Who sent to Isebu? They say go. I'm surprised that a whole CGN is writing. You wrote this, he said yes. The second, they send him back. Kola Wale, what's the name of that new one? Kola Wale is there. Oh yeah, Yoruba things are changing. Ariwola. Nobody, no cop can stand in Nnamdi Kanu again. He's not a terrorist. He's an educated man who knows his right. He's an agitator. He's a freedom fighter. He's a secessionist. Cede our land to us and go. We don't want you, Fulani. Cede the Yoruba land to them. Go. Amoteku cannot fight you. We know. You ordered for Ebosa, then gone for Amoteku. You signed AK-47. To what? Fulani terrorists. The whole gun. See, they went to St. Augustine and killed everybody at all. Go study that gun. That gun was from that 100 billion. A mere fella signed out to Obasanjo to give Meti Allah. For what? Is Meti Allah representing Nigerians? What governmental departments are they from or operating under? That gun today, they use it finish congregation at St. Augustine Catholic Church or what? Nigerians don't do anything. All of us, we look like Mugu. When they breaks, we go to our various office of what? Duty. Nigerian youth, they don't see anything right about protesting an illegal, tyrannical government. A government that is bent on causing insecurity across Nigeria. Act of terrorism, let me tell you. Aso Rock is the headquarters of terrorism across the earth. If I say it, let the world break into two. Because Buhari has not seen it anything wrong about death of Christians. Slaughtering of the PFN chairman, Adamawa branch. They did hold, he entered, they cut his head. That's good. At the backyard, they celebrate it. Coming to the States, they will not lament. Killing of Indim is illegal. Whoever perpetrated this is evil. But at the back, what is happening behind the scene? Closet, at their closet, what do they do there? They celebrate it. High five. Going on each and every time a Christian is being killed and maimed in Nigeria. High five. Yes, that is what they are doing. Because they don't like us. Why not go and leave us?
Okay. Let's go to INEC. Anger as underage and the dead listed in new voter register.
Thank you. The dead listed. You know, in the past, see, it will say happen. Christian, if computer could detect fingerprint that is 8 years, 9 years to 17 years, Nigeria allows only 18-year-old voter. Are you listening to me? If computer could at least detect 17 down to 9 years, we are going to get it right. It's going to be one of the freest and fairest elections in Nigeria. But I'm telling you now, we the Southerners, we claim that we are learned. We the Southwest, we claim that we have Tinubu, the Jagaban. They don't know how to do it. Stealing, is it? Smartness, yes, is it? That's not. But 9 years, 10 years, 30 years, 40 years, they will vote. You will see all of them on the line. INEC will not do anything. Babanla are not sense because of the Babanlas in the north. They have given them kudos, approval to allow children to vote in the north. Nobody could do anything about it in the south. They did it in 2015, they did it in 2019 against PDP, against other political parties, and INEC allowed it. So now they are shouting and talking and they are, being furious or being infuriated over the activities of INEC. You understand?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, they are not doing it in totality. If they want to do it in totality, let those youth corpers, those party agents posted everywhere, every nook and cranny in the north, they should start the lamentations now that underage voting is proliferating in Nigeria, in the northern part of the country. Niger, Cameroon, Burkina Faso, and Mali, they are there. They are there, warming up. Alaji, they will cheer 10,000. They will buy all of them. Buhari came out and was telling the whole world, know that vote buying is not good. If you buy vote, I just want Nigeria to FIFA. That's lie. He passed vote. Underage voting brought him to the power. He likes it. So he's going to support it. Comes 2023.
He's going to support it.
Yes! The power that brought him in 8 years. We saw it now. It went viral. Oga, nothing is hidden under the sun.
Okay.
Even when it was not computer age. Now that is a .com age. Oga, more or less, nothing is hidden on earth now.
Okay, thank you.
The whole world,
Very
the whole
much.
earth has become a global village. Whatever evil you are perpetrating in the dark, see it exposed on the light.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. The link we posted online this morning. Let's be part of the program. Let's contribute to the program. Welcome everybody to this program. You can click on the like button. Yes, who do I have this morning? Adiola. Good morning, Mr. Adiola. I can see Mr. Adiola. Yes, you have the floor. Where are you calling from? You can contribute to the program.
Okay, nothing is hidden under the sun. Even when it was not computer age. Now that is a .com age. Okay, more or less, nothing is hidden on earth. Okay. No earth has become a global village. Whatever evil you are perpetrating in the dark, see it.
C'est bien que quand on monte le faire. Il y a quand on continue.
Let's be part of the program. Let's continue.
Okay, on dit.
Mr. Adiola, I can hear you. You can go on, Mr. Adiola. I can hear you. You can go on. Where are you calling from? Contribute to the program. Yeah, Mr. First round charge. His name is Mr. Emmanuel Ugo. Yes. Who is online this morning? Another person. Okay, let's look at other reports here this morning on click on the link so I can be part of the program this morning. Let's look at this day newspaper gave a report on Tinubu's work history at Deloitte Company. Let me read it this morning. Let's look at it. That's from this day. The report came out today. Report came out today. Okay. A new document by Deloitte USA, a leading audit and consulting company, has revealed that the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, was never on its employ because it does not have any record of his engagement. With the headline, "More Troubles for Tinubu as Deloitte Denies Having Records of His Employment." That is from this day newspaper, online, their online platform today. Yes, let's look at who is online. Let's get you respond to what we are doing here this morning. Okay, I think we have Mr. Odesi Chima from Italy. Good morning, Mr. Odesi Chima. Yes, I can see you. You have the floor. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you, Mr. Christian, and good morning to all the esteemed viewers and reviewers out there. We must continue talking, and if it's the will of God that our talk will count, and at the end, Nigeria will have we have good governance. So be it. But if it's God wish that our talk will not count, and at the long run we continue this way, so be it also. Now we continue educating the blind men among us, because there are many blind men among us, the citizens of Nigeria. Now I want to go straight to the point about Soludo and what concerns Peter Obi. I must use the opportunity to tell everybody here that not to generalize this topic, because in every country, in every tribe, in every ethnicity, there is a Soludo. So it's not only the problem of Igbos. Anywhere in the world, anywhere in Nigeria, within the different ethnic groups, there is somebody like Soludo attacking his brother unjustly. That is apart. Secondly, I want to comment based on the age voters, on the age people voters register in the north. The north always boast that they have voting strength, that they have the numbers. Now it's clearer to Nigerians how the numbers are coming, because you cannot compare the number of the northern voters to the southerners. That is it's not real. But all these things are just fake. They are based on the age voters, and Nigerians must move forward now to protest about this, because without this, we are not going to have a credible election. When an 8-year-old and 10-year-old boy or girl will vote in the north, and the vote will count, what are we talking about? That is not a clear voting system. It needs to be restructured, and they should look into this and resolve it before the vote will go. Otherwise, let every Nigerian stand up and protest. There must be no vote until the voters
Okay.
register is updated to a normal state. God bless you, Mr. Christian. You have a lovely day ahead.
Yes, there's so much pressure on INEC to rectify that. INEC has responded and said that the register is not final. The register is not final, so it will purge that register that was introduced online.
Better
Gov
if
is
they can
online
do
this
it.
morning. Let's get you respond to what we're discussing today.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Mr. James, good morning. I can see Mr. James. Yes, you have the floor. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from the Netherlands. I'm calling from the Netherlands. Can you hear me?
You can continue. I can hear you.
Okay, I'm calling from the Netherlands. Good morning. I think the line is down. Can you hear me?
James, Mr. James, you can continue. I can hear you clear. I can hear you clear. We can hear you.
I used to listen to your program before. This morning I just joined. I just came in, then I saw you online, so I decided to send a request and listen to what is the questions this morning, because I saw on the headline that Peter Obi can't be president by Governor Soludo. Can you hear me? Hello.
If you have any points, if you have anything to contribute to the headlines that we have, you have 2 minutes to contribute. What do you
The only
think
thing, the
on that statement from Soludo?
Soludo, that kind of statement, I would say that is a ridiculous, statement for him to say that, Mr. Peter Obi can't be president of Nigeria. That is so ridiculous, And even I learned that he gave a comment that all investment Peter Obi did is worth nothing. My brother, let me tell you something. Like, I would say the old system, everyone that are in the old system, they are afraid. They are right now scared of Peter Obi becoming the next president come 2023. You understand? They are afraid. So everyone, that's why you are seeing both APC and PDP, everyone, they are attacking him directly, But let me tell you something. This is a moving train. Nothing can stop it. We are going. Let me tell you this. We are going. We will take that country back. We'll take the country back from there. Not with violence, but through our voice,
Okay.
support, everything. We'll make sure we take the country back from them, so that the people will get their voice, get their rights. The country will, witness development. We see, real development, not all these fake things they are bringing in the country. Can you hear me?
Okay. Thank you very much,
Okay.
Mr.
Yeah,
James, for your contribution. Thank you
you're
very much
welcome.
for your contribution, Mr. James. God bless you, Mr. James. Who else is online this morning? Let's contribute to the program.
Yeah, hello.
Preacher.
Yeah, yeah. On
Preacher, good
behalf,
morning, Preacher.
yeah,
Where are
good
you calling
morning.
from, Preacher?
I'm
And
calling,
you have the floor.
yeah, I'm calling from Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. Yeah, concerning what Mr. Soludo said, you know, every day the topic is about P2B. Every day P2B, P2B, P2B. And it's amazing because it's obvious now that we are moving forward and we are going to achieve something good. Because if you want to make the news today, if you don't say anything about P2B, you are not going anywhere. So this is just the sign that we are going to win this election. This is just a very good sign. If you want to, in fact, it's almost impossible for a day to pass and you will not see something about P2B. Talking about the election, when he said P2B cannot win the election, it's very funny because I think P2B is on the right path, like almost 60% to win this election. If the election should be conducted free and fair, from my own political calculation, from the north, as a political analyst, you will see that we are going to share votes in the north, and this is going to give us advantage because from this side in the south, everybody, everywhere you go is about P2B. You cannot change the fact that P2B is going to win. If not the west, the south is 100% certain. The south and the southeast. So from the north, I don't know about Kwankaso intention if he's going to step down for his brother Atiku, but if he doesn't, there are going to be a an advantage there because they are going to share the vote between themselves. And believe me, the Labour Party will still have some votes in the north. So people saying that Peter Obi is not going to win the election is very, very funny. Let me tell you one truth. All of them knows that Peter Obi is the man, and the pressure is just too much. The pressure is too much. Like, everybody is scared of Peter Obi because if we are going to share the votes in the north, and it happened that we share about 50% of votes.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
Okay, thank you. It's nice to join your show. This is my first time and it's amazing.
Yeah, God bless you. From Akwa Ibom State, a big one for you. From
thank you.
Akwa Ibom State.
Yeah,
thank you very much. First timer.
Yeah.
First timer.
Thank you.
Yes. This is my take on Soludo this morning. Opinion journalism. Soludo has the right. He's not a member of the Labour Party. He has the right to suggest what he thinks is fit for him. Let's not make it look like an Igbo presidency because people are trying to look at it as if his brother. Peter Obi is a Nigerian president. So what do you expect from someone from Abga? So you don't expect him to support someone from Labour Party. So as you don't expect someone from Labour Party to support a presidential candidate from Abga. Don't be swayed. I think most of these moves is just to divert your attention. Whether you're supporting APC, PDP, or Labour Party, NNPP, and other parties, politicians have a way to play their game to sway your attention, to change your mind in voting for them. So this might be a plan. So if you are going to vote for Labour Party, stick to your presidential candidates. You have your reasons. If you're going to vote for APC, stick to your presidential candidates. So will be the PDP and other parties. That's my take on that. Let's not make it look as if it's an Igbo thing. Who else is online this morning? Last caller. Let's get our last caller. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Tunde Okafor. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Mr. Tunde Okafor, yes, you have the floor.
Christian, good morning. I thank you for giving such opportunity to air my view. Yeah, I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to air my view. Governor Soludo has a right to say whatever he wants to say. And criticizing Peter Obi, I don't know. By criticizing Peter Obi, I don't think that he has committed abomination. Because two of them are not the same political party. Peter Obi is from Labour. And Governor Soludo is from Abga. Governor Soludo has a right to say whatever he wants to say to bring down Peter Obi, not minding Igbo or no Igbo. I'm from Anambra State. I'm an Anambra man. So I don't see anything wrong in it. Although I don't support Peter Obi. I don't support Nigeria. I don't support an Igbo man becoming president of Nigeria. It will not augur well for an Igbo man. What we are saying that we need Biafra. And that's all. That's the only solution for Nigeria. And Oduduwa should go, Biafra should go. Whether Peter Obi is for president or for me, I don't buy the idea. We are seeking and fighting for our freedom. Nigeria or no Nigeria, Peter Obi cannot change the nomenclature of Nigeria. Peter Obi is just an ordinary human being. The Fulani people, they have destroyed our country. 1 billion of Peter Obi cannot change the system of Nigeria. That's my own observation. So thank you, Christian Chukwu. I wish you the best. You're a good moderator. God bless you.
Mr. Tunde Okafor, I would have loved to allow Okukondembe if he is going to say, promise me that he will not pray. Use 3 minutes. We don't have time. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Please allow Okukondembe.
3 minutes. So he's not going to agree. 5 minutes.
Okokode, please have the floor.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Christian.
Last prayer.
I come late. Time is against me. And time is against the program. Father Almighty, we thank you. We bless you for everything. For your goodness, for your favor, for your protection upon all our fans. Upon Namdi Carlo, IPOB, Autopilot, Omada, Autopilot, ESN, Autopilot, IPOB, Autopilot, Simon Ekpa. I thank you on everyone. I thank you how we're exposing the evil lawyers that stand against Namdi Carlo. I thank you how you're exposing them. Father, be praised, be magnified in Jesus' name. I thank you on behalf of Philip TV, Namdi Carlo, all of us, be praised in Jesus' name. I am Mr. Father, you will go condemn this is the Republic of Biafra. Live a Mazin Namdi Carlo and his IPOB government of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Mazin Namdi Carlo. Long live IPOB autopilot. Long live Simon Ekpa autopilot in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Okay, let's look at Peter B knows he can't and won't win. Soludo.
Peter B
Soludo.
Says what Soludo cannot win.
Peter B knows that he cannot and would not win the election.
It's not. If I say that Soludo is trying to speak like a prophet, I'm trying to promote him. Soludo is not a prophet. Soludo is altogether like Peter B. You know that his fellow Nigeria will lose the election. Peter B no. I mean Soludo no pump and play. That his fellow Nigeria, Peter B will lose the election of Nigeria. Peter B know that he will lose the election of Nigeria because even his local government reject him. The local government of Peter B rejected that they don't know him. That area is for Atiku. That area is for PDP. But we Biafrans are trying to tell both Atiku, both Peter B, both Soludo, both Jagaba, Tulumbu of APC, that all of them will lose in Biafra land. They will never be in Biafra land. There will be no election in Biafra land unless God will change it to be. Unless God will not use Simon Ekpa and his autopilot group to stop the election.
No, there's no.
But if God will use Simon Ekpa and his autopilot to stop the election, to prove to the whole world, to prove to Nigeria that we are target of this Babylonian nation called Nigeria, all of them are failure in Biafra land.
The time has gone. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I am Mr. Biden, you Okoko, the Second Republic of Biafra. Leave a mass in government. Christian, thank you. God will bless you for allowing me to speak even for a second. Our fans, I bless every one of you. Mostly, Brother Kevin, I bless you. God will bless you. It shall be well with you. The message you sent through smoke to me have reached me. God will bless you. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, with that, we have come to the end of the program this morning. Thank you very much for being part of the program. Click on the like button so that we can have more reach to other people. I'm Christian Chuko. You can reach me on Facebook, Christian Chuko. I'll say till tomorrow for another exciting, wonderful edition of the program. Bystanders at the newsstands. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. God bless you.